Hello and welcome back to our astrology series. Today, we'll be discussing the second house in astrology and how the planets in this house influence an individual's personality, values, and finances. The second house is all about possessions, values, and material security. It reveals what is important to us, what we need in order to feel secure, and how we go about acquiring it. So, let's dive in and explore how each planet in the second house shapes our relationship with the material world. Sun in the second house. With the sun in the second house, an individual's sense of identity is closely tied to their possessions and personal values. This placement creates an overwhelming need to live life on their own terms, developing and defining what is valuable to them. Second house sun individuals take great pride in their belongings and may be inclined to brag or talk about their stances on issues. Moon in the second house. A second house moon often creates a constant worry about finances and a need for material security. Individuals with this placement may become complacent when money is abundant, but they will become greatly distressed if they don't have financial security. Second house moon people enjoy maintaining their possessions and are often concerned about their upkeep. They love to indulge in anything comfortable, such as fine foods, drinks, or music. Mercury in the second house. Mercury in the second house creates a flexible and changeable value system that is likely to change with world trends and attitudes. Individuals with this placement are clever and crafty in their ability to survive and earn money. Valuing efficiency and ingenuity, surviving in the world is seen as a puzzle with a myriad of possible solutions. Perseverance can be a problem with this position, as Mercury is flighty and needs constant change. Venus in the second house. No planet appreciates the material world more than Venus, which has impeccable taste and an appreciation for the finest things life has to offer. Venus in the second house loves to shop and find ways to pay for everything, making it seem easy. The person with this placement finds true joy and pleasure in the material world, without the pressure of worrying where their next dollar will come from. Mars in the second house. Mars in the second house is willing to take risks to further financial success, valuing assertiveness and determination. This placement is good for entrepreneurship, as individuals with a second house Mars find risks and challenges exciting and invigorating. These people are not shy about asking for what they want and hold on tightly to their possessions. An explosive temper can arise if they lose something they value. Jupiter in the second house. With Jupiter in the second house, there is a faith that the world will somehow provide all that is needed in life. Individuals with this placement often gain wealth without focusing on it. Wealth may come through a spouse or windfall. Freedom is highly valued, and although possessions are acquired easily, they are careful not to let them become traps. This position lends a flexible attitude towards values, and the chart holder is likely to be open to changing them. Saturn in the second house. Money and wealth are often seen as tremendous burdens when Saturn is in the second house. Individuals with this placement are likely to spend enormous amounts of time working to achieve wealth while resenting it. With other positive placements in the chart helping, a second house Saturn can simply act as a stabilizing and strengthening factor in the ability to acquire and maintain wealth, rather than bringing its usual constrictive, trapped feeling. Over time, however, Saturn in the second house will generally pay off, resulting in a financially secure life. The chart holder is likely to be rigid in their value system. You enjoy exploring different ways of earning money and may be drawn to unconventional professions or investing in alternative markets. Financial security is important to them, but they also value the ability to live life on their own terms. They may also have a unique and innovative approach to managing their possessions and values, often opting for minimalism or unconventional lifestyles. Neptune in the second house. With Neptune in the second house, the chart holder may have a blurred or unclear sense of their values and possessions. They may struggle with distinguishing between what they truly need and what is just a fleeting desire. This can lead to overspending or accumulating possessions that hold little meaning or value. There may also be a tendency to give too much and sacrifice personal financial stability for others. Despite this, the chart holder may have an intuitive sense of how to earn money and may have a talent for artistic or creative pursuits that can generate income. It is important for them to establish clear boundaries and discernment in their financial decisions. Pluto in the second house. With Pluto in the second house, the chart holder may have a deep fear of financial instability and a driving need for control over their possessions and values. They may be secretive or obsessive about their finances and possessions, and may feel a constant need to accumulate more. The fear of loss or being stripped of their possessions can lead to a power struggle with others, particularly in financial or business relationships. However, with self-awareness and conscious effort, the chart holder can transform this fear into empowerment and use their resources for positive change and transformation in their own life and in the world around them. The second house represents our values, possessions, and sense of self-worth. The placement of different planets in the second house can influence our approach to these areas of life. Understanding our own chart and the placement of planets in the second house can help us to cultivate a healthy relationship with money and possessions, and to develop a clear sense of our own values and self-worth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to tune into our future series on planets and astrology, but subscribing and hitting that notification bell to stay tuned.